Hello and welcome to another episode of This Call May Be Recorded. My name is Zach Garside. I will be your host today. My son did us the honors today, my friends. He's 4 years old. He did us the honors of drawing this guy on my whiteboard for all of you to look at and enjoy while we are going through our phone calls today. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you like having that in the background. Folks, we've got some great phone calls to listen to today. For those for whom this is your first time watching This Call May Be Recorded, this is the show where we listen to customer service calls in the home services industry and coach them up. We're going to react to the things that we hear. Please be generous with your use of the comments section. Tell me what you think of the calls that we listen to. Tell me what you would say to these CSRs and dispatchers if you were their coach. This is a fun time, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun today as we go through these phone calls. Really quickly as well, before we get started listening to these calls, let me know in the comment section where you're from, where you tuning in from, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today. I'm going to adjust my microphone so that we can get a really high quality audio experience. This Zach guy is awesome. Steven Dale, if I'd have known you were going to be available at this time, I would have had you join the show, man. All right. Let's get started with phone call Knoxville, Tennessee. I love it. Elena coming at us from Knoxville. Stephen Dale coming at us from, it doesn't matter where Steven's from. Just kidding. Chuck Hall, Lubbock, Texas, with the whole team. Let's go, you guys. Again, please be liberal with your use of the comment section. We're going to have a good time today. Let's get started with phone call number one. Are you guys ready to listen to some phone calls? Hit up the comment section. Let me know you're ready to listen to some calls. And also feel free, if there are things that you want to learn from this today, things you're hoping that we'll discuss, put that in the comment section as well, so I can make sure to listen for those elements that you want to get coached up on. Dallas Cowboys, Texas. Yeah, when's the next Cowboys game, Steven? Yeah. Real quick as well, before we listen to these calls, make sure you go to powersellingpros.com, get yourself a free training sample if you have not done that already. Join our email list. We send out the best content in the home services industry via email. I really don't have any questions saying that because our emails are on fire. They're amazing. Here we go. Let's listen now to phone call number one. Here we go.
I'm in, and I have a bathtub and a toilet that are not draining.
Oh my. Now, is this happening
Yeah.
in more than one toilet?
No, just one toilet.
Okay.
I know what the problem is, it's just I need a plumber.
Absolutely. Bathtub. And is this a single level or a multi-level home?
Single level.
Okay. And one toilet. Is anything else in the home backing up at this point, do you think?
No,
Okay.
no, nothing else is backing up.
All right. I know that's not a fun situation. Let's get you squared away here. Now, who I have the pleasure of speaking to? Hi, my name is Lee. I'll be taking care of you today. And may I please also have your last name? Perfect. Thank you so much. And then the telephone number that you're calling me from.
Okay. So really quickly, before we go any further here, this CSR is doing a very good job. She is asking lots of questions to make sure that she understands the situation thoroughly. Even when the customer said, I know what the problem is, I just need a plumber out here. That statement rubs a lot of contractors the wrong way. I know what the problem is. Because you don't want to validate them, right? You don't want to tell them, well, of course you do. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know what the problem is. Because what if they don't? What if you get out there and it turns out to be something completely different? But this CSR did a great job of simply saying, absolutely, and then moving on to the next part of the call. So an excellent job here by this CSR of asking questions and getting a really solid understanding of what this customer is going through. I like what I'm hearing here. I want to hear how she ends the call, though. Let's keep going.
Your cell and the best way to reach you.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. And our technicians, they use iPads instead of paper, so for any photos or quotes or receipts or anything of that nature, they will send it to you by email. Is there an email address you'd like to share with me today?
Yeah. IL at yahoo.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing those details. And just to confirm, are you the homeowner?
Another thing that she's doing really well is she's concentrating all of the logistics of the phone call into one spot. One of the worst mistakes I hear CSRs make is they hop around. So they'll ask for the address and then they'll talk a little bit about the problem the customer's going through. And then they'll ask for the email address and then they'll go back to talking about the problem or discussing the price. And it's all over the place. There's no structure to it. This CSR is doing a very good job, though, of first, listen to the situation. Second, gather the logistical information. Third, book the call, confirm the appointment. Let's hear where she goes with this.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for all those details. What we'll do is we'll have one of our technicians come out and take a look for you and do a thorough evaluation and give you some options. And they would not do any of the work without your approval first. Just a little bit about us. We've been doing this for 41 years. We're a family-owned local company, so you'd be in great hands with any of our experts. It is free for us to come out, and as long as you approve the work that we recommend, we can go ahead and get started on it immediately. So we are very unique here in reference to our scheduling. My teammate here, he's in communication with all of our technicians. I'll have him give you a call as soon as he has further information. But all of our technicians, they are currently on jobs. As soon as we have updates, we're very transparent. We'll keep you updated, and we'll call 30 minutes prior to arrival to ensure you're ready for us to come into your home. And we will call you with those updates, okay? And so also, just a little hot tip, we have a club membership with lots of savings. I highly recommend you speak to the expert about that. And we also tell all of our customers that we have an 18-month no-interest financing, interest guarantee needed. And we accept all major credit cards except Discover, and we accept checks and cash. So could there be anything in addition to this you'd like for us to take a look at while we are at your home?
No.
Double.
Okay. First things first. Good job to this CSR. That was a good call. There's two things at the end, though. Two opportunities that she could have taken advantage of that would have taken this call from good to wow. Really quickly, though, before I tell you what those two things are, what were your impressions of the call? Let me know in the comment section what you thought. So here are the two things that this CSR could have done at the end of the phone call to take it from good call to wow call. And everybody, wow call is a standard. It is not enough in this industry with the level of competition that there is. It is simply not enough to do a good job, to provide a solution, to give them these things are the bare minimum requirement for even being in business. You don't exist without being good at what you do. You've got to provide that wow factor if you really want to differentiate yourself from the competition. So, what are these two things that she could have done to make it a wow call? Let me play it back for you. First of all, where'd you go, call? Oh, there you are.
It's a great question.
Right here.
All of our technicians are 30 minutes prior to arrival to ensure you're ready for us to come into your home. And we will call you with those updates, okay?
Here it is.
And so also, just a little hot tip.
Little hot tip.
Membership with lots of savings. I highly recommend you speak to the expert about.
We have a club membership with lots of savings. I highly recommend you speak to the expert about it. To whoever this CSR is, you are the expert about the club membership. The CSR should sell more memberships than anyone else in the company. So when you get that customer on the phone and you position it really great like you did there, hey, quick hot tip for you. When you say that, I'm listening. I'm like, oh, okay, hot tip. What do we got here? Quick hot tip for you. We do have a club membership. Most of our CSRs, and that's what I'd say, most of our CSRs, most of our customers who join the club membership do so because they get amazing discounts like 15% off of all service and repairs and replacements. They get priority service whenever anything comes up. Let them know what the benefits that customers sign up for are, and then say, if you'd like, Mr. Jones, I'd be happy to apply these discounts and benefits to this call today if you sign up for the club membership. Can I get you signed up for that? This is what we want to do. You as a CSR, you Hap, are you talking? So the person who says spoke too fast, are you referring to me? Please say yes or no, and I'll repeat myself. This is what we want to do. As a CSR, you should sell more maintenance plans than anybody else in the company. It's not just you should talk to the experts about this, you should talk to the technicians about this. No, I can do this for you. I can help you get signed up for the maintenance plan. I can help you take advantage of some savings right now. So I'm going to slow that down and repeat it. If I'm the CSR, what I'm going to say to the customer at the end of that call is, hey, hot tip for you, Mr. Jones. We do provide lots of discounts to our customers through our club membership plan. Most of the customers who sign up for it do so because it gives them 15% off of service and replacements that need to happen in the home. It gets you priority service if this ever comes up again in the future and you need us to come out. It also makes it so that you save money in the long run because we prevent things like this from happening in the future. We actually proactively come out to your home twice a year to do preventive maintenance. So it's a really great program. It's only $15 or $20 or $25 a month. And I can actually apply some of those discounts, specifically the 15% discount, right now to today's visit if you sign up for it. Would you like me to put you on the club membership? And then you pause and wait for his response. If he says, no, thank you, I'd simply say, understand, Mr. Jones, is the price the main thing you're concerned about on the club membership, the $15 a month? He'd say, yeah, that's the main thing holding me back. I don't want to commit to anything monthly. Then I would say, I totally understand. I'll make sure to have the technician go over that with you, though, again in the home, just in case the savings of getting 15% off actually save you money over the long run versus paying $15 a month. Because you might actually spend less over the course of a year on this if you get that 15% off today with the technician. So I'll make sure to have him go over all that with you again in the home. That's how I position the club membership on a phone call like this. Now, I agree, Stephen. Make sure to ask for the sale. I can help you. I can save you money right now. Let me play the rest of this call with you and point out the second thing she could have done to make this a wow call.
To the expert about that. And we also tell all of our customers that we have an 18-month no interest financing. It's just there in case you need it. And we accept all major credit cards except Discover, and we accept checks and cash. So would there be anything in addition to this you'd like for us to take a look at while we are at your home?
Nope.
Nope. Most of the time, when a CSR asks the customer, is there anything else we can do for you? Is there anything else I can have the technician take a look at for you? The answer is no. Is there anything else I can have you do, or I can have the technician do for you today? Nope, we're good. We're all set. Well, of course they're going to say no because they don't even know what else you offer. So what you want to do at the end of the call is say, Mr. Jones, so you know, we also offer duct cleaning, water heater services, plumbing, furnace repair. Let them know what other services you offer and then say, can I have the technician take a look at any of those things with you while he is there? You're still going to get no more than half the time. But two things happen. Number one, you do get more yeses because you're specific about the ask. You're specific and you're asking an open-ended question. Can I have the technician take a look at any of those things with you while he's there? But also, you're marketing now. You are letting the customer know what else you do. Whereas if you hadn't said those things, they might not know. So at the end of every phone call, let them know we also offer A, B, C, D, X, Y, and Z. May I have the technician take a look at any of those things with you while he's there? If you put that in the call, now the customer knows what else you do, and they're more likely to say yes instead of no, we're all good. Besides those two things at the end of the call, though, that was a great call. That was a very good call by that CSR. Let's listen to another one.
It's a great day out. How can I make you smile today?
Hi, I have a plumbing issue right now.
Okay.
My upstairs bathroom, it was dripping, so I tried to tighten the knob just to make sure that, it wouldn't drip anymore, and it was still dripping, so I turned the water on and then turned, the knob off. I just thought that would maybe help. And, instead, when I turned the water off, the water was still flowing like I had it on. So I went downstairs and I found the, knob to turn the water off, because I thought maybe there was a knob, to turn the water off just for that bathroom. But that was the main knob, I guess, for the whole house. So I turned it off, and it turned, the water off in the bathroom. But that knob downstairs started dripping. And I'm like, okay. So I turned it back on, and when I turned it back on, it really started dripping. I mean, I had water coming, out of it and everything. So I turned it back off. Well, the drip now from downstairs from the main nozzle, half the basement it's covered in water.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know what to do here.
Okay. I do have to let you know that we are booked until Thursday.
Oh my God. Everybody's booked until Thursday.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm already an appointment for Thursday. I just thought I could get someone faster than that.
Yeah.
And I haven't had any luck yet.
I apologize. I wish I could help.
Oh, it's okay.
You can help.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, everybody's having issues, it sounds like. So, that's okay. I'll keep trying.
Okay. I hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You guys. Okay, let me pull it together here. Okay. You can help. It's not, I wish I could help. You absolutely can help. Please in the comments, let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on here. Wow, where do I begin? So first things first. See, we just lost a solid call, right? Somebody burned $500. Somebody find $500 in your office, light it on fire, toss it in the garbage, because that's what just happened. Okay. First things first, her greeting was great. It was really positive, really enthusiastic. Sounded like she wanted to help this person. And she even threw in a little bit of a, oh no, when the customer was describing the problem, which is, I also like that. Chuck Hall makes a great point in the comments, which is, was she a new CSR? Possibly she was a new CSR, right? In which case she definitely deserves some credit here. But when a customer is venting like that and going on and telling you their life story about their problem, and you say, I'm sorry, but we don't have anything till Thursday. Okay, well, that's frustrating to hear. That's probably not the best way to say that. But the part of this call that is painful is the pause, is the silence after we break the bad news. It's the silence where we essentially just kind of let that bad news sit there and simmer on a hot plate. Because the customer, if you'll notice, said back, everybody else is booked till Thursday too. Exactly. Everyone else is booked solid. In our experience, when our schedule is busy, other reputable companies also have a full schedule. So here's what I'd like to do for you, Mrs. Jones. I want to get you on our urgency list. The urgency list gives you faster service. When a technician finishes early in your area or a customer reschedules, not cancels, reschedules their appointment, I'll actually be able to move you into the next available time slot. Now, in order to get you on the urgency list and get somebody out there as quickly as possible, I have an opening this Thursday. May I book that appointment in order to get you on the urgency list? Now, see what I did there? The urgency list, and we've got a little testimony here from Elena. I have been using the urgency list, and it really does get me more booked calls. Because what you're doing here, folks, is if you've empathized with the customer, if you built a connection with them, that means you have trust, you have likability. You've appealed to the emotional reason why a customer buys, and that is that they like you and they trust you. The urgency list applies now to the logical side. The urgency list helps you appeal to not only emotion, but logic too. And if you want a customer to become loyal, you have to appeal to both sides, emotion and logic. It's not enough to do just one or the other. They have to have emotional and logical reasons to work with you. The urgency list is a great logical reason. So I would say to this customer, Mrs. Johnson, I hate to hear what's going on. Or it sounds like you got some major water damage and a really rough situation. I want to get this taken care of for you. What I'd like to do is put you on my urgency list. Okay, the urgency list gives you faster service. When a technician finishes early in your area or another customer reschedules, I'm going to move you into the next available time slot so we can get someone out there as quickly as possible. Now, in order to get you on the urgency list, I do need to get you on the schedule, and I have an available appointment on Thursday. It's not, I'm sorry, I don't have anything till Thursday. It's, I have an available appointment on Thursday. May I book that appointment in order to get you on today's urgency list? Now, at that point, one of two things is going to happen. One, they're going to say, yeah, let's do it. Let's get me on the urgency list. Or more likely, especially in this customer's case, they're going to say, I really need somebody to come out today. I don't think I can afford to wait. To which I would say, you're right. You probably can't afford to wait. This sounds like a really urgent issue. So here's what I think we should do. Let's put you on our urgency list. Let's book this for you, and we will be your backup plan. What that means is, someone from our company is going to be there as soon as possible, no later than Thursday. In the meantime, if you find something else that works for your schedule, give us a call and we will take you off the schedule. No questions asked, no problem. Won't cost you anything. But what I'd hate to see happen here, Mrs. Jones, is I'd hate to see you lose this appointment with us, lose the opportunity to get on our urgency list, and then you end up calling someone else and having to wait longer for service. I don't want you to have to wait any longer than this. Let's book this appointment, and if something comes up, give me a call. We'll take you off. Can I get you on our urgency list, though? Book that call. Get the customer on your urgency list. Focus on what you can do for them. Stephen Dale here makes a great point too. I'd be willing to bet that in most of your companies, if you said, Mrs. Jones, this sounds terrible. I really think this is something that needs to be taken care of as quickly as possible. May I put you on a brief hold so I can go check with my scheduling team and see what our availability looks like? They'll say yes. Put them on hold, and then you go find out if you could get someone out there today. You don't know unless you ask, because it sounds like not only this is a major problem for the customer, but it sounds like there's a lot of work for you to do here that is going to make you a lot of money. So it's a win for everybody. It's a win for the customer, huge win for the customer, and it's a big win for you. Go ask someone in your company. Go ask your dispatcher. Go ask your manager. Go ask your service manager, one of your technicians. Hey, I've got a customer right now who's got a major leak that's causing severe water damage in the home. I know you're busy. I know we've got a crazy schedule, but it sounds like we really need to get out to this customer. What do you think? Great point from Chuck here. I'm going to share a lot of these comments now. We work very closely with a restoration company. That's brilliant, Chuck. And I would have called them and had them get out. Then we would even send our on-call guy at least to get the water stopped. 100%. You guys, this is what customer service is all about. Serving customers. Let me get on my soapbox here for a second. Serving customers is the focus of your business. It's not your systems. It's not your schedule. It's not your processes or your software or your pricing or any of that stuff. That is not the central focus of your business. The central focus of your business is the people you serve and the problems you solve for them. So when a customer calls in like this is the opportunity to demonstrate what your company is all about. It's to show them, it's to show the rest of your team that when a customer calls in with an emergency like this, someone who's obviously distressed, and 3 other companies in our market have failed them, this is our opportunity to show them what we're all about. We take care of people. We serve them. Especially, we serve people like this. Make it a priority. Put them on hold. Go call. Get that customer taken care of. Be service-minded in these types of situations. Amanda Mitchell says, I've been saying when a customer cancels, though, so great addition to change to reschedule because no one wants to cancel with me, of course. You got it. That's exactly right. The reason on the urgency list that we say if a customer reschedules, we're going to move you into the next available time slot is because we don't want our customers to get the impression that we have so many cancellations, we've literally got a list for it. We reschedule. Never say what you can't do, always lead with what you can do. Thank you, Danielle. That is the truest statement of the day right there. Always focus on what you can do for these customers. Be proactive. See if you can come up with a solution for them. Again, from Amanda, I saw the urgency list mentioned in the Power Selling Pros email last March. Last March, huh? I'm shocked. I'm impressed that you remember exactly when we sent that. I've been using it and saving jobs ever since. My question for you, Amanda, is when are you going to join coaching? If you're not already in coaching, maybe you're in coaching. But if you're not in coaching, let's get some coaching going. Okay. Recap. Always focus on what you can do, folks. Always focus on what you can do for that customer. There is a solution you can provide them. There is something you can do. It's not, I'm sorry, we're booked until Thursday. It's, may I put you on a brief hold so I can go get with my scheduling team and see what our availability looks like? Or let me put you on our urgency list. We're going to get somebody out there as soon as possible. Let me be your backup plan. If something comes up, give me a call. But in the meantime, I don't want you to have to call someone else and have to wait longer for their service. Focus on what you can do. I take this to the extreme, folks. I don't care if they called the wrong number. If that customer's looking for Pizza Hut and they reached me, I'm going to focus on what I can do. I'm going to say, hey, actually, you've reached ABC Plumbing, but I'll tell you what, what's your zip code? I'm going to get the right number for Pizza Hut for you. They give me the zip code. I say, all right, I've got a number right here for you. Are you ready for it? Why would I do that? Yes, there's the possibility that they'll work with me in the future, that they'll remember me. But the bottom line is I do it because I care. I do it because I want to serve people. That's what my business exists to do. It's to serve people. And any chance I get an opportunity to serve someone, I'm going to take it. Even if it's not necessarily what we do, or even if our schedule doesn't allow us to do it as quickly as we'd like to. As a matter of fact, let me play a call for you. Listen to this.
Thank you for calling Home Services for all your plumbing, electrical, and AC needs. This is Kim. How can I help you?
Hi, is this Cool Zone?
I know you've reached Home Services.
Oh, okay. I was calling a company. I thought their name was Cool Zone.
Oh, gotcha. We can help you. We do AC.
Look at that. Wrong number.
Well, I'm looking to have somebody come and just go over my system. I'm going to be down there next week.
Look at that right there. Got the wrong number. CSR said, oh, well, I can help you. Here's another one.
To ensure the highest quality service, just call me.
Faith, you need.
Here we go.
Good afternoon, Bartlett Heating and Cooling. This is Vanessa. May I help you?
I'm sorry, I was trying to reach Service Master Cleaners.
Oh.
I don't know how this number got connected with heating.
It's fate. You want to.
It's fate.
Have an opportunity to earn your business.
It's fate. Come on.
It's a cleaning situation and an air purification situation.
Well, we do whole house purification. So
You do?
yeah, we've got.
Can you, because I'm a realtor.
Look at this.
There is a 3-story townhome that my client.
Look at that. Look at that. Do you love that or what? It's fate. It's you wanting to. It's us being able to earn your business. We do full home purification, guys. That is just money right there. She could have heard that customer say, "I'm looking for a cleaning service," and immediately said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We're actually air conditioning. We do HVAC," and then hung up. Instead, she goes in, "I love a CSR that will take a risk. I absolutely love a CSR that will take a risk." She said, "It's fate. We get to earn your business now. We actually do full home purification." That is just, you got it, Stephen. You got it, Stephen, right here. Money. Okay. That is an amazing, amazing call. Elena, she broke the ice. I mean, gosh, such a great call. We're technically out of time here, folks, but I'm going to play one more for you. I want you to hear. Listen to this.
What's on, Corley? This is Vicki. How may I help you?
Who am I speaking to?
This is Vicki with Corley Plumbing, Air, and Electric.
I'm sorry, I have the wrong number.
Are you sure you don't need us for anything? Plumbing, electrical?
I could probably use you for a plumbing issue.
Well, talk to me about it. Tell me what's going on.
I've got a 5-year-old house, on a slab, one story with a bonus room, and, we've got a loud banging inside the walls when we turn off a faucet.
Is it just one faucet that does that?
No, it does it on all of them, I think, just to, maybe to a lesser degree, but is that something you guys could?
Sure, we can definitely help you with that.
Look at that. Sure, we can definitely help you with that. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Positive attitude, confidence, great listening skills here. Always focused on what she can do. We don't even know what that guy was looking for either. All he said was, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got the wrong number." And she responds with, "Oh, well, are you sure you don't need us for anything? Plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical?" "Well, I do have a plumbing issue I could use you for." "Well, talk to me about it. Tell me what's going on." Just beautiful. Excellent, excellent call. You guys, I love that we got onto this topic of wrong numbers. Just focusing on what you can do for everybody, right? I've got here on my screen right now, I just played you 3 wrong number calls. I've got 4 more just immediately on the screen in front of me, and more I'm sure I could find in our folders here. But I've got immediately 4 more calls. Chuck, send her to Lubbock. No, Chuck, no. I've got 4 more calls here in the comments. Do you guys want to listen to wrong number phone calls next week? You want to hear some more calls where the CSR takes an impossible no situation and turns it into a yes? Who wants to see that next week? Let me know in the comments. While you're doing that, I do want to one more time plug this for you. I'm shameless. What can I say? If you have not already gotten a free training sample to see what our training's all about, hit up powerslayingpros.com. You guys, we are the only CSR training program in the home services industry where we coach your CSRs one-on-one twice a month using their own recorded phone calls to hold them accountable. This is not some one-time training deal where we're going to come and teach you all our methods and then leave you hanging high and dry so that you can return to your old habits 30 days later. We actually work with your team one-on-one every month, twice a month, holding them accountable by listening to their own phone calls. If you are not a part of that program, go get a free training sample at powerslayingpros.com. Schedule a consultation. Let's talk about setting up some coaching for your team. With that, my friends, we're getting some good feedback here in the hey, great testimony here from Elaine on the training. Your training was amazing when I attended my company's training with you in Baltimore. Let's get going, guys. Let's do this. With that, folks, that's it for today. Thank you for coming to another episode of This Call May Be Recorded. I'm your host, Zach Garside. Next week, I'm going to try to get my friend Stephen Dale to join me on this so that he can, so that we can chat in person as opposed to just in the comment section here. All right. We'll see you all next week at 11 a.m. Mountain Time for episode 7 of This Call May Be Recorded.